Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving from Austria. Okay, so we're not really in Austria, but it's Thanksgiving week and I figured we'd talk about wines that pair really well with Thanksgiving food. So you're like, all right, what are we having for Thanksgiving? Obviously, probably turkey. I guess at our Thanksgiving last week we had brisket, or in Texas, maybe you're gonna have some Cornish game hens, I don't know. But then like the sides, right? You've got cranberry sauce, green beans, squash, sweet potatoes, gravy. The flavors are all over the place. Like, how do you even begin to pair wines that will go well with all of those different flavors on the table? So I think some of the best wines to go with your Thanksgiving dinner are from Austria. So we're gonna talk about some Austrian wines today. So to be totally honest, I don't know a ton about Austria. It's one of those wine regions that I've just never had a lot of their wines before. The wines that I have had from Austria are always amazing. They're always so good. I just haven't had a lot of them. And it would be one of those things that, when I worked at the wine shop, if someone came in and asked for my recommendation for like a German or an Austrian wine, I would start getting all nervous because I really didn't know what to say or how to suggest a lot. They'd come in and ask me for a specific grape from this region, and I didn't know a ton, but I do know that every Thanksgiving at the shop that I worked at, when we had our Thanksgiving tasting, it was usually always centered around some Austrian and German wines. So I figured, like, today, Thanksgiving, let's talk about Austria. I had to do some research on my end about the regions, but I do know that Austrian wines, so Austria is a cool continental climate. These grapes in the vineyards grow up in the mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at this. It's just beautiful over there. So how could they not make some really beautiful wines that go along with it as well? And they're known for, their red is known for Zweigelt. Their whites are known for Gruner Veltliner. They make more Gruner than anything else. And so those wines are just really pure, beautiful, easy drinking, low-key, mellow wines. So I think that, those are gonna go really well with all the craziness of all the flavors that come along with Thanksgiving meals. So yeah, so we're gonna try a red and a white from Austria, and they're both from the same producer, and they should be really, really good. So today we're gonna try two wines from this one Austrian producer. We're gonna do a white and a red, just so you know, both options that you can put on your Thanksgiving table. I got both of these wines from Whole Foods, so you could probably get them from there as well. I know they're nationwide. When I do wines for the episodes here, I try to make sure that they're wines that are like pretty accessible all over the country. And so every time I go into Whole Foods, these guys are there. So you should probably be able to do that and find them there. So the producer of these wines, their name is BioCult. Sounds like a very German, Austrian type name. It sounds super serious, but so BioCult, their claim to fame is that everything is 100% organic, minimal intervention, biodynamic farming practices, everything. It's a really clean, pure, good wines. They make just really nice, clean things to drink. So they actually source their grapes from, I think it's 4 different families over in Austria. And then each family, depending on what they make better grapes for, that's what they use that family's respective grapes for their wines, whether it's like the white or the red or the rosé. They're all biodynamic. So biodynamic is like, not only is it organic, biodynamic is like taking it to the next level. Biodynamic means that like they really focus on the soils and just organic farming practices, and they let like their animals graze all over the vineyards. Like it's like this, picture like a winery or a vineyard, and the vines are like all over, and there's like wildflowers like growing over the vines. Like everything is just like super organic, clean, beautiful. And these wines also all have a Demeter certification, and Demeter just means that it's like this, it's another way of saying that it's a biodynamic organic wine. So yeah, they're just really good wines you can feel good about drinking. So let's try their white wine. So their white wine is 100% Gruner Veltliner. And Gruner is the classic like white Thanksgiving wine. Gruner is also the most popular grape that Austria grows. They grow more Gruner than anything else. And so this guy is it's 2019, so super young wine. It's $13, super affordable. And it's also only 11% ABV, so I think that's kind of nice. You can just drink it and not, worry about like feeling like you're getting like hit too much from it. It's just a nice, easy drinking wine. You can have like a bunch of glasses of it, and you should be okay. I just think it's a really beautiful wine. They have 3 families, so BioCult has 3 families that came together to make all the grapes for this wine. All 3 families are just small family wineries. They don't make a ton of grapes, but they all come together, and all the grapes that they make are, that's what this wine is made out of. So yeah, let's try it. We had it last night. We're going home for Thanksgiving tomorrow, so I didn't want to open these all up today and then not be able to drink them. So we got a head start, but I already know it's so good. But yeah, so this is the Gruner. It's really beautiful. Give it a swirl. Smells like, kind of smells like Sauvignon Blanc. It has that like super acidic, tart, fruitiness to it. This wine is totally unoaked, so you never have to worry about, any sort of like oak or anything. It's just like really fresh and crisp. It smells so good. And it's beautiful. It like tastes like the grapes were grown amongst wildflowers. No, it's just like really fresh and clean. It's really light on your palate, so I think that's gonna, do pretty well with all the crazy Thanksgiving flavors that are at the table for your Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, and so lastly, this is the BioCult. It's a red blend. It's a blend of Zweigelt and Pinot Noir. It's Zweigelt 50%, Pinot Noir 50%, so just totally split down the middle. Zweigelt is the most popular like red grape. It's probably might not be the most popular, but it's up there. It's one of the most popular red grapes that Austria makes, and then it's native to Austria as well, so it's an Austrian grape. And then it's so half that, and then also half Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is a French grape, so it's technically like an international grape, but it grows so well in the climate of Austria. You'll see like a ton of Pinot Noir around there. And then also when people, come into the wine shop where I used to work, and they would ask, okay, like a Thanksgiving red wine. Pinot Noir is like the classic Thanksgiving red wine. So I think like this blend of like, one of the most popular grapes from Austria, and then also like the classic, Thanksgiving red wine, Pinot Noir, blend of both of those. It's like they knew I had like a Thanksgiving episode coming up. Like they made this like just for me. No, I think it's gonna be like perfect with all the different flavors going on. And he is only $13 as well. So again, super affordable, nothing super crazy. It's only 12% ABV, which for red wine is like pretty low. So I really like that aspect of it as well. Also again, totally organic and everything. It's 2018 was the year that this guy was made, so still relatively young for a red wine too. Let's try it. I can smell the Pinot Noir for sure. Pinot Noir has like this really distinct like raspberry like flavor to it, and I can smell that for sure. I don't really know what Zweigelt smells like. I don't know too much about it, but it smells amazing. It's so good. It's totally unoaked, so it's just stainless steel, fermented in like those tanks, and it's so good. It's just really fresh and crisp. So whatever you're looking at for Thanksgiving this year, whether you're just staying at home cooking for yourself or going to like a family dinner party and cooking up some Cornish game hens, I think both of these wines will be a great pair for whatever you have looking at you this year for dinner. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Have a wonderful holiday and cheers.